In 1984, George Orwell imagined a world where every conversation could be overheard, every action watched, and even our thoughts controlled. But this isn't a distant nightmare. It's here. It's now. And most of us don't even realize it. Big Brother isn't a poster on the wall anymore. It's the device in your hand. Your smartphone is always listening. Your smartwatch monitors your heart rate, your sleep, even your stress. Social media doesn't just predict what you'll buy next. It knows who you'll vote for and how to influence you. The devices you trust the most are tracking you the hardest. Remember Orwell's telescreens that watch citizens 24/7? Well, we voluntarily brought them into our homes. Voice assistants, doorbell cameras, algorithm-driven news feeds. They're all modern-day surveillance tools. And it doesn't stop there. Advanced AI, Orwell's version of the thought police, is already scanning your posts, analyzing your searches, and tracking your location in real time. Orwell warned us that language could be twisted to control us. Today, truth itself is under attack. Deepfakes blur the line between fact and fiction. Misinformation floods our feeds. The question is no longer what's real. It's who's controlling what we believe. Let's talk about the scale of what's watching you. By 2025, there will be 3.5 billion surveillance cameras worldwide. Over 500 million faces have already been logged in facial recognition databases. And then there's your personal data, your location, your likes, your fears, all bought and sold like cheap currency. Companies know your habits better than you do. Here's the scary part. Your phone probably knows you better than your spouse. Who you text when you sleep, what you worry about, it's all there. And when you dissent or speak out online, algorithms and AI flag you faster than any human ever could. This isn't a future dystopia. It's happening now. Every day, we trade privacy for convenience, and it's costing us more than we think. But Orwell's story doesn't have to be ours. There are ways to push back. In 2013, Edward Snowden exposed global surveillance, sparking protests and privacy reforms. Regulations like GDPR were passed, forcing companies to ask for permission before collecting our data. But laws alone aren't enough. Encryption is your friend. Messaging apps like Signal or Telegram protect your conversations from prying eyes. VPNs can hide your online activity. But the real fight is in awareness, knowing what's at stake and taking action before it's too late. By questioning invasive platforms, advocating for stronger privacy laws, and embracing tools that protect us, we can stop the system from growing stronger. Orwell's world was inescapable, but our reality still offers a chance to resist. But what comes next could be even more dangerous. AI may soon predict crimes before they're committed, an idea that sounds like science fiction, but trials are already underway. Biometric databases can detect when you're lying or stressed just by scanning your face. And quantum computers? They could crack today's most secure encryption within seconds, leaving all of your protected data exposed. They won't ban books like they did in Orwell's time. They'll just take away your ability to stay anonymous. The central question isn't are we being watched? We know the answer to that. The real question is, how do we respond before it's too late? George Orwell couldn't have imagined the internet, but his warning was clear. Power corrupts and freedom is fragile. As privacy disappears, will we notice the loss? Or will we be too distracted scrolling through our screens to care? The future is watching. The question is, are we watching back?